I bought a lot of puzzles during the month of January due to those fantastic sales that were advertised throughout the month celebrating National Jigsaw Puzzle Month, and today I will share with you what I picked out. Hi, I'm Sandra, the Puzzling Canadian, and welcome to my channel. Well, I thought for the month of January that I would not be buying any puzzles, but it was National Jigsaw Puzzle Month, and all these companies had some great sales going on, great promotions, and they kept on sliding into my email, and I just couldn't look away. I had to go to these websites, go to these companies, and just to see what they had available. And a lot of puzzle stores were starting to get in their 2025 puzzles from all different companies. And I didn't want to miss out on some of these lovely puzzles that were being released. So I picked up a few more puzzles. And I'm here with you today to share with you what I ended up getting. So the first store that I shopped at was Jigsaw Jungle in Montreal. They had a great sale for Ravensburger puzzles. It was 25% off, and I believe it began on January the 24th. And right away, first thing in the morning, I went to their website to start to select the puzzles that I wanted because I wanted one specific puzzle, and it was this one here. A new collection called Beautiful Castles, and I only ordered this one. This one is in Portugal. It is called Palácio Nacional da Pena, and this is a castle in Sintra, and I'm going to keep this puzzle in my collection. But they have a lot of them in this series called Beautiful Castles, so I ended up picking up this one first. And then I picked up one from the Abandoned series. Now I've done the Carnival one, and I have I think it is the Decaying Diner. So I wanted to add to it, and this is the image that I liked, so I picked this one up. And then I wanted to pick out one of those 750 piece puzzles. This one here, this series is an Art and Soul series. I don't have any in my collection. I've been seeing them at the stores, and I really wanted to add one of these. And this one I think is called Romeo and Juliet. And then I added one of these 300 piece puzzles to my collection. I keep these for speed puzzling. They tend to sell out really quickly because now everybody's practicing with speed puzzling. So this one's called Sushi, and I ordered that. So that was one order. Ordered it right away when the sale began because I was worried that the Ravensburger puzzles would go quickly. So the following week, early that week, I went back to Jigsaw Jungle just to see if they had any new arrivals, and they did. They ended up having some new Ravensburger puzzles come in. I didn't think the sale was still on, but when I started to search their website, it was. The sale for the 25% off, I believe, went for 1 week. So I was still able to get that 25% off. And these are the puzzles that I ended up getting. I ended up getting this one here. It's a 500 piece puzzle. I think it's called Succulent Love, and it's very pretty. Lots of colors, great for speed puzzle practice. So that's why I wanted to pick it up. Another one that I wanted for speed puzzle practice is this garden one, lovely one, Glorious Garden Center. I like these ones that have a lot of florals. They're not easy to do, but I got that one also. And then there's this really nice 1500 piece one. I so love this image. It's just so pretty, colorful, looks very relaxing. This one is called Surfs Up, and it's 1500 pieces. And then I just want to add one more so that I can get that free shipping. And I picked this Educa puzzle so I can practice some speed puzzling. So those were the ones. It was two separate orders because they ended up getting more Ravensburger puzzles the following week. And both of those orders came in from Jigsaw Jungle. So during the month of January, I also was browsing stores in the UK and throughout Europe. I like doing that because they have a different selection than what we see here sometimes, especially in Ravensburger. And I also know with Schmidt, they have so much more available in the Schmidt brand compared to what we see here in North America. So I like to browse there every once in a while and see what they end up getting. And I do purchase from them once in a while. So I wasn't sure if I was going to do that in January, but the 2025 puzzles were starting to head into their stores, and I wanted to get a few puzzles. So I decided to purchase from Puzzles Galore in UK. I've purchased from them before. They're a great store, good service. I haven't had any problem with them. You know, yes, shipping is more expensive when you're ordering from overseas. But compared to some of the other stores I've purchased from, they are pretty reasonable. So I like going to them and seeing what they have. So this is what I ended up getting. So there's these new Ravensburger puzzles, photography puzzles out there. And these are the ones that I selected. They are called Colorful Animals. This one here is called Butterfly. So I got that one, and there was another one part of the series. This one is called Red Lionfish. And I'm finding that these puzzles, the 500-piece puzzles, and these ones here, the photography ones that are available in Europe, are going quickly. And I know it's because of everybody's practicing speed puzzling, and everybody wants to get their hands on these to be prepared for either nationals or worlds. So I wanted to get a couple of those. And then I ended up getting this one here. It's from the Down the Lane series. I've already done one from them, and I think it's a Dominic Davidson puzzle. This one is called Castle Lane. So I really like this series. So I picked up this one. This is the latest one. I also got this pretty image. It's so colorful. I don't know if it's going to be available here in North America, but when I saw it, I'm like, I better pick this one up. This one is called Little Garden World. And then I ended up getting a Schmidt puzzle. So this is called the Brightly Colored Bakery. So pretty. So I usually add a Schmidt puzzle also because these images I just can't find in Canada. So that is what I ended up getting at Puzzles Galore. So now it's the end of the month. I thought I'm done with puzzles. I've placed enough orders. But then the Canadian Jigsaw Puzzle Association was announcing their information about nationals that will be held in May. And they announced that they will be having unreleased puzzles during the competition, and it will be with Canadian artists. So I now needed to get used to working on puzzles from Canadian artists. So I decided I think I better pick some up and start practicing with those images. And I knew the store that I was going to go to, and it's the Puzzle Nerds, because they carry a lot of items that are Canadian or focused on Canadian artists. So I picked up a few of them from the Puzzle Nerds. I went to Villager, the Villager brand first. So I picked this one up. I have another one in my collection. This one is called Tofino Surf, and it's 500 pieces. So I'm going to practice with this one. This is a Canadian artist. Another brand that has Canadian artists and is a Canadian company is L. White. So I've never done that brand before, and I'm looking forward to it. I picked up this image here. This one is called Perfect Blossoms. So I'm looking forward to working on that. And then I figured if they're going to use Canadian artists, I might see snow. So maybe I should get something that has a little bit of snow. Puzzling snow is challenging, but I saw this image and I kind of liked it because not only is a good practice with the darkness, but it has a little bit snow up here too. So this one is called Ski Town from Cobble Hill. So that's what I selected in order to practice my speed puzzling. But the Puzzle Nerds also carries a brand called Water and Wines. I've done one of their puzzles last year. I came across it at a thrift store, and I really liked the quality, the image, the brand was just great. You know, the only thing is it's a very pricey puzzle, but they're now being stocked at the Puzzle Nerds. And I've been seeing this one image that I really like in particularly, and I've been watching it as the months go by. And I decided, since I'm placing this order, there's a discount and there's no taxes for us Canadians, I was going to pick this image up. I didn't want to regret missing out on this one. And the one I selected from Water and Wines was Italian Coffee Culture. A lovely image of a cafe, and look at this at the back here. I love the information they provide you, all the different coffees throughout Italy. That would be a great trip to go on. Just go through Italy having coffee. So this image, once I complete it, I am keeping this one in my collection. So I knew this would be more of a collector's item, and that's why I was willing to spend a little bit more for this brand. So that is it, my puzzle haul for January. I know it is a lot of puzzles and it should keep me busy for a very long time, but those sales that were coming through the month of January were very tempting. And many times I just, especially for the Ravensburger puzzles, I did not want to miss out because I am finding in my area that these Ravensburger puzzles, the new releases, they are going quickly. I don't know if that's happening in your area. Perhaps you can let me know in the comment section down below, but especially those 500-piece puzzles, they are going fast once they're released at the stores. Also, let me know if you took advantage of any of these sales that occurred throughout the month of January. Let me know in the comment section down below. I want to thank you for stopping by my channel and clicking on this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the puzzles that I now have in my collection, and I think I need to get back to these puzzles and start working on a few of them. So until next time, happy puzzling.